What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Today on the menu is jerk chicken. Way back in September of last year was our very first video, and it was a video of jerk chicken and pork done on the Traeger. Today we're going to try to be a little more authentic, and we're going to use some charcoal and some wood chunks. If you don't know anything about jerk, man, it is an absolutely flavorful way of seasoning meats. Lots of hot peppers, allspice, scallions, Scotch bonnets. It really creates a deep, deep flavor. If this is your first time to our channel, we appreciate it. Please look around. Don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And as usual, to our old fans, thank you for supporting us. Let's get started. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a 10-pound bag of leg quarters. My favorite part of the chicken, the jerk. A 10-pound bag of leg quarters, about 8 quarters, pretty large quarters. What we're going to do real quick is just score this. We're going to create some slices into the meat because we really want that jerk seasoning to get deep on the inside, as opposed to a regular marinade, which will just hover on the exterior of the piece of meat. We want this flavor deep inside. So like I said, we're really going to score deep into the meat. Jerk chicken isn't so much concerned with appearance. So I'm not worried about chicken skin splitting in the end. Not a problem. So as we get ready to season, we're going to be using Walker's Wood jerk marinade, as authentic as you're going to get without going to Jamaica. This is a wet jerk marinade, a wet jerk seasoning, rub, whatever you want to call it. Lots of herbs and peppers, and it'll make your eyes water. You can use as much of it as you want or as little as you want. A beautiful, awesome seasoning. We're gonna let this sit on the chicken for at least 24 hours. Doesn't have a whole lot of salt, so when we cook tomorrow, we will have to do something to add some additional salt, and we will show you that when that time comes. Here's my Walker's Wood that I've spooned out. I don't want to contaminate that entire tub in any way. So again, here, ladies and gentlemen, is all about trying to gauge your tolerance for this heat. I love it hot, so I am not afraid to really get this in there. You want to rub it in between those slices that you just created on this on these quarters. Remember, this is going to sit at least 24 hours for me. You don't have to go that long. 12 hours would be just fine, but I'm a beast, so I want it a little longer. Oh, I can smell this, and it smells great. All right, here we are. I think that is well seasoned, man. It smells great. We're gonna cover this, refrigerate for 24 hours, and I will see you back here for the cook tomorrow. All right, so it's been well over 24 hours. We're probably close to 30 hours. We're back, and our chicken has been out of the jerk marinade to warm up just slightly. If you remember correctly, yesterday we marinated in a wet jerk seasoning called Walker's Wood. Awesome. pungent smelling. Lots of scallions, Scotch bonnet peppers, garlic, allspice. I mean, just really, really earthy and spicy. Not a whole lot of salt in that. So today we're going to come back with a dry jerk seasoning called Grace. This has got quite a bit more salt that this chicken is going to need because of how lightly salted that flavorful Walker's Wood was. So we're using Grace's jerk seasoning. Lots of salt content, and we will go quite liberally because that's how little there was in that Walker's Wood. So that Walker's Wood is absolutely perfect, man, for an overnight marinade, 48 hours marinade, jerking your chicken. Absolutely awesome. So we're not going to be shy about how much of this Grace we use. The Grace isn't quite as hot, spicy wise, as the Walker's Wood. You notice I didn't wash any or wipe any of that Walker's Wood off. No sir, no ma'am, I want that on there. Alright, there we are. This won't require very long. That wet jerk has this chicken pretty moist. So in terms of sweating, not necessary. Let's just get our pit lit up. So today we'll be going with the WSM. I've got it set up. I don't know how well you're able to see that, but I've got it set up so that I'm not using my water pan. I've got my second grate in there. I've got my second grate in there, and I've poked holes in the foil I'm covering the second grate with. I actually want some of these chicken juices to drip into my fire. We're going to try to lock this WSM in at 275. We'll come back and look at these in another hour or so. Alright folks, we've been rocking right around 275 for just about an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to take a look, see. Give these a probe. At one. These aren't far off. 155-ish. Alright, so we're in that 155, 160 range, temperature range. What I'm going to do right now is I am going to open the chamber door, remove that foil so I can get some fairly direct heat. I want to crank this pit up to about 325. Now I'm going to start working on a little char. You know how I feel about that char. Alright, so it won't be very difficult removing this foil. Foil removed, we've got direct heat now, so to speak. So we're going to work now on charring. Based on how long this takes, we don't want these overcooked. I'm going to be very happy taking these to about 180. Dark meat can really tolerate that type of finishing temp as opposed to that 165. I'm looking at about 180. So I will be back to look at these. When that skin has got a little char, a little crisp, I will flip these. Alright, so we've been at 325 for about 20 minutes. Alright, all these are pushing in that 175, 180 range. I'm gonna call it good. I love the color we've got. Nice char, not burnt. So I think we're going to be beautiful. Loving these. This entire cook took roughly hour and 45 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna let these rest very long, man. Nobody's worried about resting chicken. These look absolutely beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful char, man. Crispy. Ooh, I'm loving that. And so juicy. I mean, you can see the juices in the bottom of this pan. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Now, the way traditionally the Jamaicans do is they've got a block and they will chop this up. Right? They've got a block and they just tack. I'm not gonna get my kitchen all nasty. The wife will get me. So I'm going to do my version. Wasn't too bad. And they've got a plate, or they normally serve this in like a aluminum foil boat. Oh man. They serve this with a Jamaican pepper sauce. I made this yesterday. Onions. Some sweet bell peppers, vinegar, and I chopped up about 5, I couldn't find Scotch bonnet peppers, but I've got about 5 habaneros in here. White vinegar, a little salt, some sugar, some garlic, and some parsley. Smells awesome. And this is usually served right over the top with that vinegar and everything else. And man, I'm an onion fan, so I have no problems smashing this. This is normally served for me with some potato salad to cut that heat. I didn't make any potato salad, but let's see what we've got going here. So tender. Nice heat. It's not a killer heat. You're not gonna be crying, but it's enough to let you know that it's there, man. And it's a lovely, gentle heat. Perfect salt content. All the herbs. Too easy. Walker's Wood and Grace's dry jerk. Give them a shot if you haven't done so yet. As usual, sports fans, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. I know if this was your first time you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Join us every Thursday for our live stream. Every Thursday for an awesome live stream. Great conversation, man, a lot of good people. We have a lot of fun. Stay tuned, be on the lookout for our next video. We'll see you when we see you. You guys take care. Out.